Hey everyone, this is Karen Waksman, founder of Retail MBA. Today we're going to be talking about what mistakes can be made when selling a retail chain. So if you have a great consumer product and you really want to sell them to these types of retailers, this little training will give you some things to think about in regards to the types of mistakes that have happened for people who are trying to sell to retailers and how to avoid them. With that said, let's get started. So let's talk about the common mistakes people make when trying to sell to retail chains. There are many. After doing this, educating people on how to get their products into stores for over 13 years and selling to retailers for over 20 something years myself, what I've seen is that people don't really get the buyers. They don't really understand who they are. These are people who are busy. They are so busy. They have such a quantitative job. They're looking for products that are going to make money for a store. They got to run around looking for the best of the best stuff. They have to make sure the pricing and everything is perfect and the vendor's not going to be messing up, all of the things. It's a very complicated job and it's a day job. They don't make a fortune. They're busy. They have a lot going on. The mistake is that you're coming at them all disheveled. You didn't finish your packaging or your pricing. You don't understand the retail business in general. You're coming in without thinking about how you're going to help them make money. There's things that you got to do to help the buyer succeed. And really, it comes down to you look chaotic. I have been teaching people how to do a marketing collateral piece for buyers for years. It is the single most annoying thing I do. I cannot get over how many times I give somebody a template, a way to create something, and they create something else. You guys are creative, some of you. You just want to do your own thing. But retail chains are very cut and dry. They're black and white, where you might be creative and artistic or rude. I don't know what it is, but you want to come to them in the way that you want to come to them. And a lot of times, it's not the ones who are willing to get coached and supported. It's the other ones, which is a big part of you. You all have a variety of different personalities. Some of you sincerely, I'll give you A, you'll create Z. And then when you go after retail buyers, what they'll say is you're an annoying person, showing me that you're not taking the time to understand what I need. And that's what's happening with a lot of people not getting their products in the stores. What it comes down to is you're showing them, say, marketing collateral that looks not attractive or not put together well or hectic. That's the example that I use for the marketing collateral. I'll give you something that's very formulaic and organized, and you'll come back with something that looks like a 14-year-old made. And even if we'll tell you everything, you'll still do it differently. I'm making jokes, but the point is that those people that do things like that, chain store buyers hate that kind of situation where they're coming at you. They don't look professional. They want to just talk about what they want to talk about. They don't take care of their craft. This is a craft. This is an experience. One order from a chain store can change your life entirely. You can make millions of dollars a year. I had a client who sold to HomeDepot.com, made millions and millions of dollars a year just from just a website. They don't even need to do much except ship goods after a while if the product converts. We want that for you. And so that's the biggest thing. It's a corporation, it's a company. They're very formulaic. They like order. They don't like chaos. They don't want you coming in, showing them stuff that doesn't seem orderly or is going to take them a while to understand. Some of you guys are coming to them with all sorts of products. You're just throwing all your products at them. And honestly, they get so annoyed by those of you who show them 20 different products and say, pick one. They want you to create a story. They want you to create an experience for them. And part of it is not all of you had the coaching experience or the experience for years, but you have tools out there. And a lot of buyers just don't have the patience for it. So at the end of the day, all I'm really saying is a very common mistake is that you don't really take the time to understand the buyers, what they care about, what makes them more inclined to buy. And that ultimately leads you into not getting chain store orders and also bringing them stuff that doesn't look professional. And it shows that you didn't really take the time to learn what matters to them. And that drives them crazy. Even little things like you've never gone into one of their stores, but you're trying to sell to them. Those are little things that really irk a buyer. They do not like that. They do not want to work with somebody who never cared enough to go into a store. You just want to make money and you don't care about me in any way, shape, or form. So I hope I gave you some funny examples, but the bottom line answer is I just want you to succeed. And honestly, none of this is brain surgery, but it is formulaic. And it also is show respect to the person you're trying to sell to. They're busy. They don't have time to play into whatever it is that you want to do. They really have a busy job. And if you come to them effectively in an organized fashion, they would be thrilled to look at your product. This is Karen Waksman, Retail MBA. If you want to learn how to approach, pitch, and sell to retailers appropriately, please take a look at our Retail MBA training coaching system. We also have tons of webinars, live events, all the things to help you get into stores. Karen Waksman, Retail MBA. Hope this helped.